SPOF, which is or SOP, which is your statement of purpose, in line with the oil and gas sector. If your SOP is not in line with the oil and gas sector, you are totally wrong, and your chance of getting the scholarship is limited. So, regardless of the field you are, you have to channel, even this fishery you are studying, just channel your SOP to the oil and gas sector. What can your course do for them? What can it develop, or how will I put it, more technology to the oil and gas sector? Like a cybersecurity personnel will say like, okay, Asma, you want to say something?
Yes, please. I just want to ask if it is possible that we get this session recorded. So some of us are having network issues, so we can easily fall back on the recorded video so we can get wherever it is that we don't get in the course of the session.
Okay.
Yeah, it's already.
What about we recording?
It's already been recorded.
Is it recording?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Like I was saying, a cybersecurity personnel. So you want to opt in for the scholarship, yeah. So you have to find a way to link your course of study to the scholarship. Okay, like a cyber security personnel, you would okay, I need to my SOP. I'll talk on little I know about them is okay, Arduino kits, you understand? Okay, I need to create a software or a nanotechnology stuff through the pipeline of the NMPC and the rest, wherever that where my signal reach, that is where the pipeline stop. And if there is vandalization of the pipeline, when sending my signal, it shows me, okay, from this point to the other point, we are not getting signal. That means there is either vandalization or something happened along the line. So you have to channel your course of study to the oil and gas sector. That is number one. Number two, let me come to my field, is electrical electronics engineering. I focus my own on renewable energy and getting it renewable energy. Talking that definitely the lights here, the power supply here is nothing to write home about. So I channel my SOP towards that direction. And I give an example because Asma, your hand is still up. Okay, let me continue.
Sorry, it was from earlier.
Okay. So I channel my own SOP towards because I did my IT in NMPC, that is the subsidiary in Warri Refinery. So we had a little breakdown at the shortage of light. So I channeled that towards the oil and gas sector. So regardless of your field, even the civil, like I say, fishery, just go and do your research very well and channel it to the oil and gas sector. Please, that is one. So, okay. Number one, motivation. Yeah, people will tell you that the oil and gas sector, the PTDF scholarship is biased. They do Ururu, Magumago, and the rest. They are not reliable, and the rest. They do give this connection you do and get it. Honestly speaking, I do not know anyone. No one even knows my father, but I got the scholarship. Alhamdulillah to that. But one thing you have to tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to meet like minds, okay, people with brains, people that even got first class, you understand? People that got straight A's in their work and the rest. What makes you stand out? That makes you win this scholarship. Because every grade everything you do about the scholarship is being graded, ranging from your certificates, your living school certificate, your what's it called? Your NYSC is being graded, your professional certificate is being graded, your WAEC, how many A's, how many B's you have is being graded also. And lastly, your SOP, which is the brain blocks of the what's it called, scholarship, is being graded also. So in your mind now, someone that has 2-2 and you have first class, but his WAEC has all A's, or he has a professional certificate, or he has journals. All those things, when he combines them together, he scores more than you. So you thinking that, okay, me, I'm a first class holder. I did everything humanly possible, but later they didn't even give me the scholarship. Is the PTDF that have been biased? Their Ururu and Magmago is too much. No. If you are in exam, there's marking scheme, and PTDF has their own marking scheme. Once one of the this step is being misplaced, and the other candidate has his own has the own certificate, is more higher than you. I mean now.
I'm sorry. You said something about membership.
Yeah?
You said something about membership.
Nigeria?
Membership,
yeah, I'll come there. I'm just like rounding up. I will break it for you guys. Yes, it's just a summary for now. We are going in details later. Okay, so that like I was saying, PTDF has its own marking scheme. Are you getting it? You that have membership certificate and me that don't have membership certificate, you have an edge over me. If they're awarding 10 marks for membership certificate, you do have, I have. That means I score 10 marks higher than I am. So you saying that, okay, I have everything first class and the rest, it doesn't guarantee you that, yes, you will have the scholarship. So first thing first, you have to get your documents, which is the marking scheme as a whole, intact, so that no matter how they do it, at least you'll be fighting for, what you'll be fighting for is the interview date. Because interview date, there's a score to that also. So it's interview, during your interview, that's when, okay, you have to perform physically and you score more and more better higher there. So that is just in whole. That, so the next thing I will be talking about, motivation, which I've talked about. For those who are who are working, is also added advantage for you guys. Yeah, if you are working, is an advantage to you guys. And for those in schools, like lecturer, junior lecturers, and the rest, the amount of journals you've written and you've published, that is your publication also, it has its own mark. So all these things, you are just coming and you don't have all these things. So God be the glory. So all those things too gives mark, even though it's 1 or 2, it has its own allocated marks. Then as in a 10, your journal, your Sadiq.
Yeah, you talked about documents, like what documents?
Yeah, I've listed them here. I will go down there. Yes. So next is your mode of dressing. Yeah, we're all Nigerians, and are from the south. We have the south, the north, the west, the east. But mind you, dressing counts. Mode of dressing count. Not like, okay, and you don't know who is interviewing you. That is number one. You don't know whether he has issue with your tribe or something. So you dressing, okay, I want to represent my tribe. Oga, keep your tribe one side. Oga, find t-shirts, tie, dress like Oyibo and go there. Win this after you won the scholarship, then you can wear your native attires and the rest. First thing first, maybe the person you're going to meet, he doesn't like palms, or he doesn't like you wearing native with cock shoe or shoe. That is a red flag for you. It might score you low. Why some personnel, guys, judges, they might like, okay, you came in with a bariga, okay, doesn't mind. But my guy, lady, dress corporate. It's not do a die section, it's just a day. So mind you, your dressing code, work on your dressing code. You don't know who will interview you or who is in a good mood to accept you at that particular time. Dressing also has its own allocated marks. Get that. Next thing is your country of choice. Okay, if I may ask here, okay, the chat box, please. Just put in your mind, like, okay, let me see, which country are you opting up for? Everybody, let me see, chat box, the country that you want to apply to. We have Germany, we have France, we have Malaysia, and we have the UK. I'm waiting, just two. I'm waiting. Chat box. I'm waiting for the rest. I'm waiting. No time. It's just a survey. I want to write a survey. Okay. Okay, my survey. Okay. Now, 4 people have replied. Out of these 4, we're having 3 UK. And, okay, we're having 4 UK now. And 1 Germany. Okay. During my time, people that applied was about 8K now, yes, 8,000 plus. Then people that they solar, if I move on. Okay, let me go on. Okay. People that during my time, 8,000 people applied plus, then 2,000 were called for interview. And out of that 2,000, I'm not saying this to discourage you or anything. Out of that 2,000, about 1,000 plus, let me say 1, 2, or 1, 4, opted for UK. And the remaining 600 to 800 opted out for Germany, France, and Malaysia. I getting? Yes, why people are going to UK is because of their it's an English-speaking country, very easy to communicate since we are talking in we're speaking in English, so it's an edge over the rest country because France they do speak French, while Germany do speak Deutschland, that is German. So you opting out for UK, your chance of getting this scholarship is minimal. It's slim because out of 1-4, everybody is going to UK. That's number one. If the brain box too are there, people with professional certificates are there, people with journals more than you are there, people with A's are there, people with first class are there, so people with better and good SOPs are there. So what makes you stand out that, okay, if I opt in for this UK, fighting with about 1,000 plus people, I am to get it? You ask yourself that question. And for Germany, okay, we are about 800 personnel or 600 personnel that opted out. Okay, if I divide the UK, the France, the Germany, and the Malaysia into 3, definitely Germany will be like 200, Malaysia will be like 200, and France will be like 200. So you are battling with 200 personnel as a German scholar. So you are 1,000 plus 200 person. Definitely, no matter how they see the 200, at least you must have an edge over all these people. So you decide. I've given you a hint that, okay, this is what you will meet and this is how it is. A friend of mine, we did together, that was in 2022. Yeah, he opted out for UK. He applied 23. They called me. I say, oh boy, guy, me, I choose Germany because I know, say, okay, my strengths are not reach UK. But I can fight people that are going to Germany, France, or Malaysia. I know that I can do that. Then he said, okay, no problem. He applied for Germany. And he got the scholarship. Why he has been fighting for UK, and they've denied him. Just once try, I advised him to switch over to Germany. He got the scholarship, and we are going together to Germany. So the country of choice too, you have to sit down. If you're a Muslim, you do your istikhara. If you're a Christian, you pray to God to direct you. Maybe your destiny is in UK, and it might be in UK that you get it. Opt in and apply for your UK if your mind is certain about that. But if you know you are certain, nigga, just go your Germany, go to your France, or go to your Malaysia. Apply for those ones that you know that yes, the competition is small, not that much as UK. Because if you bring 100% out, tell them which country they'll go, 90% will tell the UK. And is that 90% you are going to fight with, you are going to battle with. But the 10% now, there will be room for them and there will be flexibility for them to showcase their talent, their score, and their rest. So, country of choice, you have to decide that on your own. I've given you 1 or 2 hints. It's left for you to decide which of them you have to go. Next thing is interview scores. As a first class student, you'll be scored 5/5. As a second class student, you'll be scored 4/5. Stuff like that, because it's 2-2 is the least that can apply for this scholarship. So 2-1, stuff like that. So, and your SSCE, that is your WAEC. If you have 2 sittings, you have to choose the one that is best, like the best. That is where your English, math, physics, chemistry as a science student lies. Then for for the art students also, government, comments, and the rest too. So you have to choose the best out of the best, because the amount of A's you have in your WAEC gives you an edge over another person. That is number one. Number two, amount of B's to also give you an edge over person that have a C. So you have to choose your SSCE, that is your WAEC, the best results you have, and upload. Now go do over Sabi, I beg, because all these things are marks and they allocate marks to them. So you have to be conscious of that. Now, the amount of A's you have in a certain WAEC result or a NECO result, oh boy, upload it. Upload it. Sadiq, you want to say something? Okay. Number two, your confidence. Your confidence while speaking to them. I ain't getting it. Create a forum. Not going there with that mindset of fear. Create a forum that you interact with them. Like, create a forum like, okay, so they'll ask you first, may we know you? Are you getting it? And you keep on talking about yourself and the rest. Then when you are done, you ask them questions. Are you getting it? That if there's any, so that you create that friendly forum with them, so that you guys discuss, interact. During my time, I was opportune because I did my interview in Port Harcourt. I was opportune to one of the panel. Because I grew up in Warri, so she knew Warri very well. I getting in. So when she saw my SSC and the rest, Warri and the rest, I say yes, ma'am. So we started interacting. So the atmosphere of me being in an interview reduced. So it was like a friendly chit-chatting. They asked for this, I just gave them. We're gisting. I made the interview be more like a gisting panel, not an interview panel. Take control, because they want you to take control of them, not them taking control of you. You give them that mindset of them taking control of you. Oh boy, they will bombard you with so many questions that it will even hook you. But when you take control of an interview, you have that edge. When you go out, you say, yes, no matter how, I don't win this thing. So you have to create that forum of friendliness. What kind of question do they ask? Okay, I will answer that. I'll answer that. So you have to make the interview section an interactive section with them, please. Do not give them that mindset of fear. Once they see that you are afraid, nigga, they will bombard you with questions that they are not supposed to even ask you. Once they ask you something like, okay, where are you from? And you told them, I'm from so place, Kwara. Then one of them say, I've been to Kwara. Are you getting it? They give you an edge. It's a loophole, but you don't know. It's a loophole for you to take charge of that interview. Kwara. Ma, where in Kwara do you know? Then she would say, okay, from, I don't know anywhere in Kwara. Let me say Ijebu-Ode and the rest. Ijebu-Ode, where in Ijebu-Ode? Where are you from? Where and where do you go to? Have you seen the mountain and the rest? When you are interacting with themselves, you yourself, the tension will drop down. like, okay, these people are not here to witch hunt me. They are just here to assist me. So any loophole you see, use it. Do not hesitate. Mostly they ask you, okay, which school are you from? Federal University of Technology, Mina. I mean, I've been there once, so you've been there. This school is a good school, stuff like that. And is it GK campus or Boso campus? Which of them? Have you seen our Senate building and the rest? Interact with them. That is one thing you have to take control of the interview. That's one. Emmanuel.
Okay. Good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, sorry, I joined very late. I don't know, what of people that study other course? I don't know if you have passed there or if you have gotten to that place.
Yeah, I passed there, but I will recap for you later. Don't worry. I'll recap for you later.
Okay, no Allah.
Okay. I've talked on confidence now, so get your mind prepared on that. Next thing is your statement of purpose, which I have shed light on that already. Your statement of purpose. Listen now. Your statement of purpose, you have to make it in line with the oil and gas sector, regardless of the course you study. Like I said, even fishery. Once your SOP, we call it SOP, that is statement of purpose, is in line with the oil and gas sector, you are good to go. So do not like, okay, my course is irrelevant, so let me just stay back. Find something that your course is needed in the oil and gas sector and write your SOP on that. Like I said, the ones in cybersecurity, you can write on the pipeline, sending signal to know, okay, this is where the pipeline stops. Okay, this is where they vandalize their pipeline. Get something to impact on the oil and gas sector. That is just what they want. Like I said, electrical, which I am, I wrote on power supply and the rest to get constant power supply. That's why I'm opting up for renewable energy. And one scenario, you have to have a scenario. Before my interview that day, got so kind. At that particular day, there was a power outage. Because it gets, okay, it turned before me, then they took lights at the venue. So I said, Baba God, is this your sign? I said, oh, Alhamdulillah. Then I use that as an advantage. Because when they start asking me questions, I say, as you can see, a few minutes ago, there was no light. So we have to wait for what? Redundancy. That is, wait for backup. That is the generator. So you see that the oil and gas sector actually needs 247 power supply. So that's where I build on. From there, I just go good, search one or two, and the rest ideas just came up. And I use that as my backbone during the interview. So find something relating to your field to help or to improve the oil and gas sector. SOP is about 60%. 60, if I'm not mistaken, 40%. 40% for you to get the scholarship. That's your SOP. Because it tells them, okay, this guy studied this, okay, this is what he wants to go and study, okay, this is the impact he has for us as his field. He has this to impact on us on the oil and gas sector. So before I leave this topic, please find a connection between your field and the oil and gas sector and write your SOP on that. And lastly, on the interview, that's your publication. Your publication. People are writing journals. I don't know. It's added advantage. If you haven't, you can do one. Mostly for the PhD scholars. MSc is added advantage if you want to, but still yet it's not too bad. You can have a journal too. You can have a publication. You can do that ASAP if you want to, very fast, and you get your publication. So it's also added advantage. May nobody deceive you. Publication has its own mark. Me will carry my journal, and you that you don't have your journal, we aren't the same. I'm already beating you. It's simple. There's no bias in it. It's simple. Next thing is your professional certificate. That is okay. Like me now. Like for me now, I'm an engineer. Are you getting it? I'm an engineer. So I used my NSC, that is the Nigerian Society of Engineers, and that alone is 5 marks. So those in agri, you guys have your own association. Find it, register, and have the certificate, because there you are to present the hard copy certificates. That is one. For engineers, I've said it. NSC, Korean, all those things, it's added advantage, 5 marks. For those in SICT, you have your own association. Find it, register. It's added advantage. Either have it and you don't have it, we are not on the same level. I'm already scoring higher than you. Okay, for example, I have publication, I have what's it called? Publication, that's my journal. I have my certificate, that is a professional certificate. You see, I'm already 10 marks ahead of you. And you don't have none. I'm already 10 marks ahead of you. So you can't tell me that having 10 marks ahead of you and you that you don't have, it's a problem. You can't beat me, except you do very well during the interacting section with the journalists there. So mind you, get those your publication. If you don't have, no problem. But PhD, because PhD now bring boxes through there. So you have to at least have one, or you are working on one, at least to show that yes, you are on the process. Then for everyone, please find your association, that is your professional certificate. It's added advantage. So second is your awards. Okay, like if you have an award, like okay, like during my time, there is my university days, that is a bachelor's degree. I got an AGBAMI scholarship. So that also is an added advantage to me. It also gives me mark. It's when I see for my back too, as you see there, those medals, all of them are added advantage to me. I use them and they worked for me. So awards, and if you don't have award, that is your employment letter. It's also added advantage for you. So mind you, your award stroke employment letter, even if you were what's it called, best graduating student, or you won an award during your secondary school, okay, award is award. Carry it, even though it's a billboard, carry it on that day. Award is award. So if you have an award or you are employed, you have to use that. Yes, Emmanuel.
Okay, I have two questions here. You are talking about association. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if someone can use, because I was one time DOS of my department. Can I use that? Can I use my certificate of return? Because I think that is the certificate. That is the something they give us to apply, like, what are they calling it, as my professional certificate.
Is that certificate you want to render? Is it your whole association certificate, like from the main body, national body? Is it from the national body?
No, it's not from the national bodies.
Get the one from your national body. That is the one recognized by them.
Okay. Okay. Yes. And secondly, you are talking about award. I don't know if award from your department counts.
Yes, it do count. Yes, it do count.
Okay.
Or not be say, not be say you carry award of finest girl or finest boy. Those ones are awards you get.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Finally, those of us that are still serving, can we still apply?
Because one of the criteria there is you must have NYSC certificates. But Camille himself will tell you to apply. You don't know what will happen, but still apply. If you called for interview, fine and good. Are you getting it? So apply. Okay. So
okay.
So next, okay, I've talked about the award and the employment. Okay. Okay, selection process. Okay, selection process. That which is the stage where you guys are now. The selection process. You have to have your first degree or your transcripts. One of those two, you have to have them. You upload them on the portal. Secondly, your NYSC certificate, as Emmanuel has said, but typical Camille will tell you to still what? Apply. Still apply. So that you still know the process. Still apply. Anyhow, next year, you still, if you didn't get it this year, you apply next year. By then, you are done. So next thing is your O-level. Original O-level. So if you don't have it, go and collect it from your secondary school. Because the hard copy, you must carry the hard copy to the interview. Next thing is your passport. That is your passport photograph. I guess everyone have one. The next thing is your local government certificate. This is where the tug of war is. Okay. I have brain boxes. Like here now, we're having like 3 quarters already. So, okay, 3 of you guys now are fighting for a scholarship. And now, because the scholarship is based on state by state, they pick at least 6 people, maximum 7 per state. 3 UK, 4 German, or 4 France and Malaysia, making it 7 or 6, 3, 3. That's how it's being done. So each state is allocated. So mind you, all the brain box, you are fighting with the brain box in your state, not be another person's state you fight with. in your state. So if you come from a state that is Guru Masharano, all these Yoruba states, oh boy, you have to have an edge over them, because when you see the O level, all is bachelor's degree first class. So what you have, that is the edge over them, is your NSC, that is your professional certificate, your awards, your employment letter, your what's it called, your awards, and the way you dress and how you present yourself during the interview makes you kill them with their O level, with their first class. So that's why you see person have first class and his O level AA. When he didn't get the scholarship, like PTDF are biased. Are you getting it? But based on some of the criteria, he doesn't have them. So that makes you stand out from him. So when he's getting 5/5, you are getting 3/3. When it comes to professional certificate, you are getting 5, he's getting 0. Now you are getting 2 marks or 3 marks ahead of him. When it comes to publication, you are getting 5/5, he's getting 0. Definitely you are getting about 7 marks ahead of him. So all these things, you have to have them beforehand. That is one thing. So your local government tells them, okay, you are from this state, you are from that state, so we categorize you to that state, and you fight within the people on that state. So the best 3, the best 7 will be awarded from that state. Adamawa best 7 awarded. You'll Delta best 7, Nasarawa best 7, Kwara best 7, Ibadan best 7, Lagos best 7. That's how it's been done. So mind you, okay, now you are per state, and your state now, the statistics that was yes, in your state now, like those one going for UK. In my state, okay, let me use my own as an example. In my state, people that opted for UK were about 100 to 200. Let me say 200 UK. While people that opted for Germany were 30 something. So I have 30 something people I am fighting with. Assuming now I moved from Germany to UK, that means I'm having about 200 plus people to fight with for just 7 slots. So that's what I'm saying. The choice of your what's it called? The choice of your country matters a lot. It matters a lot. So mind you, you are fighting with your state people. That's why they are asking for your local government certificate. It's a must, and you must upload it on the site. I get that is all for now. That's all for now. So if you're having any question, you can as well ask me. Someone is asking, please, how do we get our transcripts? My school only send it directly. Which school are you? That is Amina. 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 Okay.
I'm sorry. My school is Federal University, Joshua.
Yeah?
Federal University, Joshua.
Please put it on the chat box. I'm not hearing you clearly. Put it on the chat box. Samuel, go on. I'm listening.
Thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. Wow. What you just said is an eye-opener of some of these key things, which I will not really recap again, but thank you very much. I just have 2 questions. The first one is that what Amina just asked now. Like my own, I graduated from KB State University of Science and Technology.
I've not even gotten my transcript. I don't know how I will get a transcript. I just leave that in the but I will need to be guided how I can get the transcript. Of course, I'm in Delta. I don't know the transport, so I just want to be guided. Can it be transfer or what are the procedures that we use? Well, we made that's one. Then the second one is you talk about you were emphasizing on work. If somebody have NECO, can you also use your NECO?
Yeah. NECO.
Okay, can you use both NECO and WAEC, or you just only one of them? So that's my question. Thank you.
Okay. The first question, which is about your transcript. On the portal, you can upload your what's it called? Your certificate for now, pending the selection. Then pending when you apply to your school, or if you have anyone at that location at your school, should help you to get your what's it called? Your transcript. You can apply for students' transcript. Are you getting it? Not necessarily the original for now, till you get the scholarship there before you start fighting for original. So for now, you can use your certificate, and then when you get the transcript. That is for the first question. Then second question, you're saying about double entry. So to me, which I know that which works. Yeah. I don't know your field, so I will tell you to use one, the best you have. But since if it's math and English in the other one, you can combine the two and submit. It's not still bad. You can combine the two and submit. Okay, Nkami.
Thank you, sir. Sorry, I'm sorry. One question escaped me. The first one that you talk about, you say whether you study fishery or whatever it is, you can. The name you call it. You can also align it to. Is there a way? Because I think that's when the main major issue will come from almost everybody.
Okay.
Is there how you can get it done? Is there an app you can use or whatever thing, so that you can be able to get that thing done, so that you can be able to harmonize it to your feed? Thank you.
Okay. No problem. No, don't worry. Since we are all in the group, I will be coaching you guys from time to time. So your SOP, if you've written it, I will be there to check it out for you, whether you've made a mistake or not. I get in it. So I'll coach you guys on that when you've done I'll review your SOP for you. So put that in your mind. Okay, Nkami, quick one.
Okay, Mr. Kamila, so I just want to ask you a little question. I don't know if you are getting me. Hello?
I'm with you. Go on. I'm with you. Go on.
At the point today when we're trying to log in and do our registration, at the point where you are to upload your school certs, like my bike, I got stuck there. Also, my degree certificates too. I was not able to proceed beyond that point. So I don't know if it was because I used my mobile gadget, my phone, or if I'm to use a PC, a personal computer to do that. You understand?
One thing first, they have their own kilobytes. So you have to check the amount of kilobytes or megabytes you are up to upload on the site. And you have to check whether it's PDF is a PDF file you are uploading. So you have to check those things before uploading.
It must be a PDF file.
Yes. So you have to check the criteria of uploading before you can upload. So if your certificates they are in Word, so you can go to I love PDF and apply.
Okay.
Yes, okay. I love PDF. Then you will upload the document there. You upload the document there. and it converts it automatically to your what's it called, to PDF for you. Then if you want to like reduce the size, you go to resize.com. Resize.com. Yes, to resize. That is to reduce the megabytes or the kilobytes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Then number 2 is those of us that like in the process of applying for my professional certification like NSC and COPER, and I actually got my transcript. Though it was optional as it was stated there. But is it important you upload your transcript for those of us that already has it?
If you have it, upload. If you don't have it, yes, it's not a big deal.
Okay. Then the journals, but the journals is not complete. But so I can work on the journals and keep. That is after.
It's added advantage because it's added advantage because you don't know the people you are fighting with, you are competing with. So you don't even know whether they